Hi everyone, welcome back to our Cambodia travel series. In today's video, we are diving into our Angkor Wat Temple tour, sharing our early morning adventure, travel tips and must-see spots in this iconic site. Hope you have watched our previous video on how we traveled to Siem Reap and the things we did in the city. If you missed it, make sure to check it out first. The link is in the description below. Our Angkor Wat adventure started early at 4:30 am because we wanted to catch the stunning sunrise over Angkor Wat, one of Cambodia's must-see wonders. For this Angkor Wat tour, most tourists prefer to book a tuk-tuk or a private tour package, which is a good option if you want a hassle-free experience without worrying navigating maps or routes. However, since we had rented our own motorbike, we decided to explore at our own pace. But we made a big mistake at the start. We didn't enter the correct location in Google Maps for the sunrise spot. Instead of navigating the main entrance, we simply put Angkor Wat Archaeological Park, which led us to the wrong entrance. So if you're also coming to watch the sunrise, make sure to enter the correct location as Angkor Wat Parking Area in Google Maps. This will take you to the main entrance, where officers will check your tickets before entering the sunrise viewing area. We booked our tickets online via mobile phone through the official Angkor Enterprise website, which is the best way to avoid queues at the ticket counters and get instant access to the temple sites. To purchase tickets, first register on the website, then select the desired pass and choose the type of ticket according to your visit duration and select the date of your visit. After entering your personal information and uploading a photo, you can purchase the e-tickets. We chose the one-day pass, which allows visitors to explore Angkor Wat and the other temples for a single day. By the time we crossed this bridge, it was supposed to be dark, but since we were late, it was already dawn and we could see everything clearly. But we hurried to the viewing points, hoping to catch at least a glimpse of the sunrise. I don't know if it's our luck or the early comers' bad luck, but the sky was overcast and no one could see the sunrise anyway. A bit of a relief for us, knowing that we didn't completely miss out. At least waking up early wasn't a complete waste. The best time to see the sunrise is during the dry season from early December to March. However, the weather isn't always predictable. Even though we visited in the second week of December, we didn't get the perfect sunrise, but it was still beautiful and worth experiencing. Since it was the start of high season, the place was crowded even on a weekday. After the sunrise, we started exploring the temple while it was still cool and comfortable. Angkor Wat is huge and amazing, so it was nice to just walk around and take it all in. There's a lot to see and you can check out different parts of the temple at your own pace. This Angkor Wat is the largest religious monument in the world. It was originally built in the early 20th century by King Suryavarman II as a Hindu temple dedicated to Lord Vishnu. Later it transformed into a Buddhist temple, which it remains today. The entire complex spans over 400 acres and was designed to symbolize Mount Meru, the mythical home of the gods in Hindu and Buddhist cosmology. The central tower represents the 5 peaks of the sacred mountain, while the massive moat surrounding the temple symbolizes the ocean. It's amazing to think about how this massive structure was built using sandstone blocks transported from rock sites over 50 kilometers away without any modern technology. No wonder that this is one of the most popular landmarks in the world. Since Angkor Wat is a sacred site for the Cambodian people, visitors are expected to dress modestly. To access the highest level of the temple, you must have your upper arms covered and wear clothing that covers your knees. So make sure to dress appropriately to avoid any restrictions during your visit. The stairs to the highest level of Angkor Wat are at a steep 70-degree incline, making the climb a challenging experience. But once you reach the top, you are rewarded with stunning panoramic views of the entire temple complex and the surrounding jungle. This upper level, known as Baphuon Sanctuary, was once reserved exclusively for the highest priest and the king, making it the most sacred part of the temple. After exploring Angkor Wat, we headed back to the reflecting pool in front of the main temple to take in the beautiful view one last time. While taking our own photos, we noted some photographers offering packages with professional cameras. We checked the rates with a few of them, but most were not worth it. Finally, we found a good deal, 2 photos for just $1. So we thought, why not to get some nice couple photos as a memorable keepsake for our Angkor Wat visit. Then we had a quick lunch at the Angkor Wat Parvis area, a spot right outside Angkor Wat with gift shops, coffee shops and several restaurants. It was a convenient place to grab a meal before continuing our day. There are ticket checkpoints along the main roads into Angkor Park, where your pass will be checked before entry. It may also be inspected at temple entrances or randomly spot checked, so keep it handy to avoid penalties for not having a valid pass. After lunch, we headed to Bayon Temple, the second biggest attraction after Angkor Wat, known for its massive stone faces carved into the towers. Unlike Angkor Wat, Bayon feels more compact and immersive with its smiling stone faces staring down from every angle. The temple had a complex layout with narrow pathways, small hidden areas, and tall stone pillars, making it exciting to walk around and explore. The place had a mystical and ancient feel, and it was easy to imagine how grand it must have been centuries ago. Next, we explored Baphuon Temple, located right across from Bayon Temple. Unlike the more popular temples, this place was much quieter, making it easy to explore without the crowds. Baphuon is one of the largest temples built during the Khmer Empire, but it's not as well preserved, which might be why many visitors tend to skip it. Despite its worn condition, the structure is still impressive, and the climb to the top offers a great view of the surrounding area. Next, we visited Ta Prohm, a top attraction in Angkor Archaeological Park, along with Angkor Wat and Bayon Temple. One of the biggest reasons for its popularity is that it was featured in the Lara Croft Tomb Raider movie. What makes Ta Prohm stand out is how the jungle has taken over the temple, with massive tree roots growing through the ancient stone walls. This gives it a mystical and adventurous feel, making it a must-visit spot in Siem Reap. Since it's on many travelers' must-see list, it's get very crowded, so expect to see lots of tourists exploring and taking photos. So make sure you don't miss this incredible temple. Our last stop of the day was Ta Keo Temple. This temple stands out with its massive towering structure and is one of the oldest temples in Angkor, built entirely from sandstone. Unlike other temples, Ta Keo has minimal carvings, giving it a more raw and unfinished look. Climbing to the top is quite a challenge, as the steep staircases made it feel like a real adventure. And that wraps up our amazing Angkor Wat Temple tour. Covering all the temples in a single day is nearly impossible, but everything we explored was totally worth it and unforgettable. If you enjoyed this vlog, don't forget to like, comment and subscribe to our channel so you don't want to miss our next adventure. Thank you for watching and see you in the next one. Bye bye.